So, this is an Icom IC7800, and some people asking me to can make a clip about the function and the menu, because there is not so much material to find in the internet, and that is the reason why I make this clip here about the IC7800 with the function and the menu. And the first of all, you will put your code sign in it, then you have to go and push the X set button on the right side under the display. Then you have to push the Fox 7, and then you must go to the F3 display button, and then you see the menu, and you must scrolling down to the bottom, and then you can see my code, and there you can put in your code sign. When you go back to the display, you have to push the X set button several times, and then you go to the F1 scope, and there is a begin display. I will show you the whole procedure again. F7 button, the F3 button display, and then you can see you must scroll to the button my call, and there you can put in your call sign. You can change the audio settings in the IC7800, and if you wish, with some microphones, you can setting the Icom IC7800, and you have to go on X set button, then the F7 button, the level F1 button, and you can see the display menu TX bass, TX treble, and all the changes you can do with the main dial knob. With the main dial knob, you can see that here, and you can make all the changes with the dial knob, and you scroll down with the arrow. Okay, that's all. It's not so difficult. You scroll up and down with the F1 and F2 button, so as you here can see. Okay, and when you return to the begin display, you must click X set and scope button, and you are there. Okay. When you want a big scope and waterfall display, you push one time on Fox 7, and when you returned, one time F7, and you will return to the little scope and little waterfall display, so as here to see. Okay, but that is not so very difficult, I think. Only the F7 button one time and one time to return. It will be changes the big and the small waterfall display. If you wish to change your display in the audio display, you have to push F6 button, audio, and you will see the audio display here. And you can change the level with the F5 button. Okay. And you will return with the X set button and scope button F1. As you can see here, with the IC7800 it is possible you can record your own CQ call, and you must push X set F1, and then you see mic rack, QSO rack, playback, and so on. And you can record your own QSO, or you can record only your CQ call, and there are for 4 channels you can record it with your own CQ calls. You see here 1, 2, 3. When you start with recording your CQ call, you have to push the rec button for 1 second, and the record will immediately start, and you have only to speak in your microphone without a PDT. So without a PDT you can speak in your microphone, and if you finish with the recording, you click the rec button and the recording is finished. If you're finished with your recording from your CQ call, you can go out on this menu, set X set button several times, and then the F1 scope, and you are there. You are there in the beginning from the display. So now I will show you how you can change the color from your display, from the waterfall, and the color from the scope, and the background, peak hold, and so on. You must click F7 for 1 second, and then appears this display here, and you see the color pane, and you must scrolling to the color pane. Yes, and you can change this with the main dial knob, with a VFO dial knob. You can make every changes with that knob. You will see that. Okay. Yeah. Now you can see the changes with the dial knob. And you can every change in every color in this pane here for the color line. And if you want to go back, the same procedure, F7 1 second to go in there, F7 to go out there. Yes, go in, and now F7, go out there. When you switched to the audio menu, set button, audio button, and you can change here also the colors from the audio audio display, sorry, and simple push on the F7 button. Yes, simple push of the F7 button and you will be there. Yes, and you can see the menu here and the color pane, and the same procedure with the other color pane. You can change every color with the main dial knob, and you return to the simple click on F7 button and you will see your audio display. You can, with the Icom IC7800, also change your font, XZ button, F7 button, and yes, the display button, and you can change the display type, R, B or C, and I will show you how it goes here. You have to scroll down to the display type, yes, and down. Then you can, with the dial knob, A, B, and C, you see that here, but I like the display type A, so I'm going back to A, and you can change the font of your display. You can see that here, but I like the font IC780 Part 2. That is my standard font here in my radio. But here you can see other things you will change. Maybe you will change your S meter. You can also change your S meter. That is a standard S meter, but you can change it edgewise or bar meter, but my favorite is standard. So here I will show you on the left side the left knobs. The first one is the antenna switch. The Icom has the possibility to switch from 1 to 4 antennas, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you can do that with this knob here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but I need 2, antenna number 2, so, and the second knob, the meter knob, you can change this one push, and you have the multi-function meter. You have to push for 1 second the second knob, and you see the multi-function meter here on the display, and the same procedure return. But single click will change in SWR, in ALC, compressor, voltage, strom, and power. And I have most of the time on power. The third knob is a preamp. You have 1 and preamp 2, but I need no preamp. The 4 knob is attenuator 6, 12, 18 and 1 second 21 dB. Yes, 1 second 21 dB. And one click is off. Yeah, that's it. And the rest, AGC and comp and so on. A very important thing is by the Icom the filter button. When you will change your filters, you go on the filter button 1 second, and yes, here appears the filter display. You can see, and you can change it with a single click on the filter knob. You have 3 filter settings, or you can set it up manually, and you must push the BW button F1, and then the display appears in green. The color is green, and you can change this with a main dial knob here to see the changing here on the filter. Okay, and when you will return, you have to push the BW F1 again. Okay, then it's 1 second and you go out. Yeah, okay, that was the menu about the filters. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you for watching.